Hello, grade O level. How are you all? Hope you will be fine and enjoying your good health at your home. This is your geography lesson. And in this lesson, we are going to read about geothermal power from Unit 8 Power Resources. Let's get started. Geothermal power. Geo meaning earth and thermal meaning heat. So geothermal power is the energy derived from the heat of the earth's core. You know that core is one of the layers of earth. Geothermal energy is produced from earth's heat absorbed in underground water such as hot springs. The holes are drilled into the land to pump out hot water. This hot water or steam is used to drive turbines to produce electricity. So students, heat energy of the earth can be used to generate electricity. Available in the form of very hot water, hot springs, or heat deeper into the earth's surface. The earth's stored heat constantly flows to the earth's surface by conduction. Hot water steam is extracted by drilling, and this is used to move turbines in order to produce electricity. Students, in Pakistan, Alternative Energy Development Board is working on the feasibility of developing geothermal power plants. Many parts of Pakistan's land are part of a global seismic belt with a long history of geotectonic events. For example, northern and western mountains. These areas have potential to be used for setting up geothermal power plants, and Pakistan needs to identify sites and estimate cost size of heat resources. What are the advantages of geothermal power? The advantages are: number 1, renewable source providing constant power supply. Number 2, widely spread areas from the northern to the southern and suitable for building power plants. And what are the disadvantages? Number 1, high cost of construction and maintenance. Number 2, site specific plants can be set up preferably in the volcanic areas only. Site-specific plants can be set up preferably in the volcanic areas only. Number 3, threat to the power plants by sudden eruption of lava and earthquake tremors. Now come to the geothermal potential in Pakistan. Geothermal resources of the world are within areas of crustal weakness, such as plate margins and centers of volcanic activity. Pakistan seems to have geothermal potential because a plate margin passes through Pakistan and it lies in an earthquake zone. According to a geotectonic framework survey conducted by United Nations and Italian experts, Pakistan has a potential of commercially exploitable sources of geothermal energy in the Himalaya region and Chagi area in Balochistan plateau. So we have potential in these areas. The presence of a fairly large number of hot springs in different parts of the country has also been identified by some survey teams. Along with that, survey teams have discovered new areas in different parts of the country. Geothermal exploitation requires an integrated study based on, so the study based on number one, identification of geothermal sites. There should be proper identification of geothermal sites. Number two, estimation of the size of the resource and economic cost involved in exploitation of the resource. Again, there should be proper estimation of the resources, size, and economic cost involved in these exploitation of the resource. Number three, determination of hot content of fluids that will be discharged by wells in the geothermal field. After completing a positive feasibility study, geothermal projects may help to solve the energy problem of Pakistan. After taking precautionary measures, after taking a good survey, Pakistan can be independent in solving the energy problems of Pakistan. We can produce our own energy resources in our country. So students, this is your lesson for today. Thank you for listening. Take care. Allah Hafiz.